Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're staying in another new hotel. This one is a Marriott hotel, but this is a Renaissance, which we've not stayed at a Renaissance yet, and specifically we're down in St. Augustine. So let's take a look around. So here we are in the foyer of this hotel. This is a standard king size room, so this is their basic king size room. Now I did ask for an upgrade with my 20 or so upgrades that I get for being a Marriott member, and they couldn't deliver. So unfortunately, this is the room we got, but it is still a nice room. So in the foyer area, it actually is probably the best lit in the entire room, minus the bathroom. We over here to the right have this like built-in that has our ironing board and our iron. We've got some cubby space that you can tuck some stuff away in. Weirdly enough, it's got a basket of some sort here, which is interesting. You do have some more storage space down here. We've got a luggage rack. We've got some hangers and laundry bag if that's your cup of tea. And then further down we have the bottles of water, the ice bucket. We've got the little mini coffee maker, the coffee bags, and where they put the safe, which I think is kind of interesting. I've not seen that layout in a hotel before. And then down here we've got the mini fridge, which is pretty standard. Honestly, nothing too big here, and you're not really going to be storing any leftovers, I don't think. It's kind of on the smaller side. Next up, we're gonna go take a look at the bathroom. We're starting off in the bathroom over here to the left. This is the toilet cubby hole. There's no door here, but it is tucked behind the wall. We've got an interesting picture of a drawbridge on somebody's mind is what I'm guessing the interpretive art is here. This bathroom is a bit on the small side. It does have a pocket door, which we'll show you in a second, but it is newer, and like I mentioned in the other videos, at least the mirror is backlit, which I can appreciate. Over here on the sink, up here you'll see like all the little control switches, which I'm not really sure why they didn't put it here on this wall and it's over here. Most of the time the switches are right on the wall when you walk in, but this bathroom is so small and compact, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. Down here we've got extra towels and washcloths. I don't see more than the 2 towels that they've provided, but that's more than enough for Gary and I, so we're not too worried about it. But if you have more people, you may need to request more linens. The sink is one of those interesting like above the sink ones, which I'm not really a big fan of these, but we'll see how it goes. And then it looks like we have a rain shower head, so we'll go take a look at that. So the shower looks to be fairly big in comparison to some of the other showers that I've seen. It is a rainfall shower head, and it does have one of those detachable knobs, which will be nice. And one nice touch that I see in this bathroom is they use Aveda products. And just a little history, I am an Aveda trained cosmetologist, so I do know a lot about Aveda products. And this is the rosemary mint, which is like they're very simple. Like it's the most simple shampoo, conditioner, body wash you can get that they make, and I used to love the scent, so we'll see if I still like it. They also have Aveda like hand washing soap and body lotion, which I think is kind of a nice touch. But as you can see, it's not a very big space, but it is a nice space. So let's go take a look at the bedroom. So the room is quite long, so from the door to where we're at, it is quite a long space, which I can appreciate. The one thing I will say about the overall space is that we only have one tiny window and a few lights that are actually quite dim, so it does make this side of the room feel quite cave-like compared to the other half of the room. As I mentioned before, it is a king-size bed, And in true Marriott fashion, we do have matching side tables on either side and matching sconces on both sides. I can always appreciate when you get king-size pillows on a king-size bed, and these do feel like they are the feather kind that just kind of collapse as soon as you lay on them. So we'll probably be requesting a few additional pillows. Over here to my left side, we do have, I guess, the cup couch.
Cup couch.
And you can use it, it looks like, as some extra storage space, as it looks like it has a little bit of a ledge there. And we have a table with one chair, which I just don't understand why we don't get 2 chairs in most hotel rooms. I don't get it. I think you should always have 2 chairs, even if it is a small table, because what if you want to sit and have coffee with your loved one? Again, like I said, we've got some lamps that are just a little bit more on the dim side. It does look like there is plugs there and plugs there, which I can appreciate. I do not see any USB or USB-C plugs. I'll do a little further digging as we explore the room a little bit more. But in terms of ability to charge your devices, I just don't see it, and I don't see a workstation. This is the first hotel room that I've seen that doesn't have some type of desk. All we have is just the little 1 chair table thing, and maybe that's what they thought was gonna be the desk. Now, I'm gonna show you 2 interesting useless features that I see in this room next that I'm really confused why they did this. So let's go. The first interesting and what I feel is a little useless feature is this. So you've got this artwork here, but it peels away to reveal the TV. For me, I would just turn the TV off. I don't really see the point of having sliders to close the TV, but different strokes for different folks, I guess. This is the first time we've stayed at a Renaissance, so maybe this is something that they put in the Renaissance hotels. Who knows? The other useless feature that I see is here. Now, behind this wall is the shower, and you would think, like the hotel we stayed at in Long Beach, you could move the slider and you could technically see into the shower, so you could look out to the beach, was how they sold it. Not this one. This one just kind of goes out in the room. I'm not really sure why it partitions off the 2, but yeah, I think it would be a better just keep it where it is and just make it like a designer feature. The pocketness of it really confuses me. So yeah, those were 2 very interesting, but what I feel is a little useless feature in this room. So next up, we're gonna go take a look at the rest of the hotel. So stick around and we'll show you what we find.
Look how dark this room is. And then this thing is the worst designed hotel room we've been in. Honestly, everything about it doesn't make sense. It's just really poorly designed, and we'll talk about it in the full review for the room. But like, if you go to the bathroom at night and you turn the light on, it lights up the whole room, because there's no other way to go to the bathroom at night without turning on the lights. Interesting place. But here's our view. There's the street over there. Let me focus for you. There's the street over there. That's our view. We just have a bunch of green algae on here. It kind of reminds me of some of those MGM rooms in Vegas where you're kind of too low and you're just kind of looking at all that stuff. It's a very weird layout. Hallways for you. It's got carpet, and then it's kind of like wood, so they like lay carpet in the middle with a bunch of wood on the outside. Interesting hallway designs, and it's very mazy here. Yeah, so we're just gonna try to meander our way through. Ice machine. So here's your ice machine for you. It looks like it's on every floor, but there's only 3 floors. So a neat amenity here. They have some porches you can hang out on, in case you don't get one. Some rooms get their own, but others get to share communal. That's a neat looking chair. Got some wicker furniture. And the chair Nace is gonna chill on in a second. Let's see her get on it. Oh, she did it! She did it! Outside. Well, I guess it probably would have been faster. So it's actually faster to leave and go to between the buildings than the outside. Interesting. because that's where we're going. The gym is over here in this building, right over there. That's where they're heading to. That's where they park the valets. And it is required valet here. It is $40 a night for valet. So know that ahead of time. Made it to the guest laundry. It's on level 2, right by the fitness center, which we'll show you in a little bit. Let's see what we got. We got one washer and one dryer. They're nice, nothing fancy to them. $1.50 and $1, so it's $2.50 to wash and dry. Think about that. The last few ones have been $6.25, y'all.
And they give you free laundry soap.
Oh, nice catch. They give you free laundry soap. Yeah. Nice. All right, that's how you do it, Marriott. That's how you do it. Checking out the fitness room. Look at this fancy glass. Everyone can stare at you while you work out. Let's go try it out. So it's got the rubber bouncy mat. That's nice. You got some rollers, kettlebells, volleyballs, giggity. 2 treadmills, 2 ellipticals, 1 recumbent bike. You got some towels with some apples. Some really weird looking apples with stickers on them. Not really understanding that. Then you got behind Nacy here, you got 2 benches and the free weights. An interesting thing I noticed, and I noticed this when we walked in, is they do have a water dispenser here, which is fascinating. But you can find actually the good bottle refills down in the lobby. So why wouldn't you put one of those good bottle refillers up here instead of this thing? Crazy. Just crazy. All right, that's the gym. What you think of it?
Average.
Yeah, average. It's actually really tiny for the property to have this few machines and stuff. I have to say, it's pretty pitiful. The only floor we haven't seen yet is the 3rd floor, so we're gonna run up there real quick and just see what it looks like. Made it to the lobby area. You can hear the music. They have this weird like art display over here, which is basically just like cubby holes with nothing in them. And then these strange chairs. But check this out. This is the lobby area. So that's the lobby area downstairs. It's got like this big grand entrance with stairways up to the top. That's pretty neat. And then it's got like a gold roof too. Okay, so here's a big clothespin. That's interesting. That's an interesting design. Some other chairs. And then there's the calf over to our right here. So that's the calf over that way. And then this is where you come in with the valet. Notice these when you're coming in, these are little workspaces. They are high tops, but I like that they have little outlets that you can plug into. And the petrified wood looking thing in there is pretty neat too. I like that. There's check-in over that way. And they have a nice little sitting area here. So this is the downstairs lobby. That was up top, where we were looking down a minute ago. Here's the main check-in station right here. And then to the right there, that's the business center. So there's a printer and a computer. So here's the gorgeous stairway. Look at that. This is from the bottom to the top. And then they have this huge chandelier. And these gold. It's really beautiful. So down on the 1st floor, right by check-in, which is right behind us, they do have a little food bar with like drinks and stuff. It's kind of nice. Ghost. But I was gonna say, marble floors for the bottom floor though. Definitely scooch up on this bottom floor over here. So there's like a little pool bar out here. 4 seats, 2 cabanas, and then there's the pool. Nice to just say when I paused it, the pool is not very big. It is not. It's more like a jacuzzi. I guess they call it a spa. So it's not technically even a pool, it's a spa. You liking it?
Yeah, it's cute.
To get to the pool, you'll see Nacy's walking towards the door. That's the door. Basically, you go the 1st level, you go all the way past reception, you kind of weave your way back to the back, farthest back of the building. Actually, right where the valet parks underneath the house. That's kind of where it would be. There's a mix of a lot of things going on. This is the artwork in the hallway. It's very colorful and vibrant, and then you get the very like whitewashed grays. Interesting. They do have some water refill stations. They're located kind of throughout. This is the 1st floor by the bathroom closest to the lobby. So you go past the desk, make a right, and it's back here by the bathrooms. There's some old books about St. Augustine, the Magnolia Hotel. And then this is right by the restaurant. So our elevator actually would dump us out here, and that's the restaurant over there. Here is the menu for the bar. It just says open daily. Very precise and descriptive. All right, we're heading out from our stay at the Jacksonville Marriott Renaissance.
Yep.
What'd you think about it?
It was... I really have no words. The room just really wasn't very functional. The lighting in the room really sucked. We had the tiniest window with zero view. Literally, there was no view whatsoever. And the only benefit to this hotel is the fact that you could pretty much walk to probably 80% of the tourist things that are in historic St. Augustine. So.
Yeah, I would echo her sentiments. We were supposed to get an upgrade. They had available rooms. They still refused to give us an upgrade. So their staff was disappointing. Their staff was probably a 0 on a scale of 1 to 10. From the valet people being rude, to the front desk people being rude, to then just people not doing what they're supposed to do. It was, on that side, it was bad. The water pressure was okay. The water got pretty hot in the hotel too, so that wasn't too bad. The bed was okay on the comfort, but the pillows were absolutely worthless. They made sleeping horrible. On top of that, the air conditioning shuts off at night. So it has like a motion sensor on it that turns the air conditioning off like some of the hotels do. And it would just get so hot in the room at night. And it was cold outside, so I can't imagine during the warmer months what it would be like in that hotel room.
Yeah, I woke up both nights actually sweating. And I don't usually get too warm at night when I sleep. And last night I honestly thought about just being like, well, I'm not really sure what we're sticking it out for. Let's just get on the road.
I wish you would have. We could have just headed out. Again, the sleeping was not good. And on top of that, one thing we didn't talk about yet is the bathroom situation. The bathroom lights at night, when you turn them on, light up the whole room. Mm-hmm. And there's no way not to do that, because there's only one light in the bathroom, but that's also connected to all of the lights in the other side of the bathroom. I should say there's one light in the toilet area, and that's all connected to all the lights in the bathroom. So you turn it on, and it lights up the whole room. So if you have 2 people in the room, you want to go pee at night, because the toilet is in that kind of shaded area, you have to turn a light on. As soon as you turn the light on, the entire room lights up.
Yeah, and it doesn't bother me that much, but I could see how you would disturb everybody else in your room.
Oh yeah,
just because you had to pee.
Yeah, and it's bright. Like there's nothing stopping it. And then you have the shaded glass thing in the shower that doesn't make sense, because you can't see in there. So if you're trying to do like an adult thing and see in there, you can't. But it also lets all the light out. So it's just this decisions that were made. We had, I think, the worst room in the place. So if you get a single king, that is the worst room in the entire place. I would not recommend that. I don't know if any of the other rooms are better, but our room was not a good room.
It was really far away. It was kind of tucked in. Now, I did see across the hallway there was a couple that was leaving their room around the same time we were, and they had the same room type. It was just on the other side of the hall. So I'm pretty sure they actually had a view out of their room, and we just literally got a room that had no view.
Yeah, you see it in the video. We have footage of it. It's nothing. All we saw was green algae. That was it. So extremely disappointing stay. Other than the benefit, like Nancy said, if you're just staying there for the night because you want to go to stuff downtown, I would honestly just recommend staying somewhere else and Uber or Lyft to the area and just have them drop you off. Yeah, it'll cost a couple more bucks to Uber or Lyft there, but your night experience will be much better.
And if you're driving, one thing I will say is it seemed that most of the attractions that we went to, as long as you bought a ticket to that attraction, you could park there all day for free. So if you are bringing your own vehicle and you're considering driving, that's also an option.
And there was public parking right across the street. So if you want to just park in the public parking place, which I believe was like $4 to $15 a day, it's right there. So you have the exact same parking spot.
So there are other options versus just trying to get a hotel in that area.
So we stay at another Renaissance in a few weeks, so we'll review that and see if it's kind of a similar sitch or if this is a one-off. So definitely subscribe if you want to see that. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
And ring that notification bell so you get notified when we do at least 3 videos a week.
And we'll come and get you for the next one.
Ain't that the truth? Baby Ruth.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. We just want to take a moment to thank you all for watching the video. To those 90% of you guys out there watching who haven't subscribed yet, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel. It really helps our channel grow and reach a wider audience. And for all those other YouTube personalities that you're watching out there, I'm sure they would appreciate it as well. To those that have subscribed, thank you for tagging along with us on our journeys. We appreciate your love, support, your likes, and all those wonderful comments that we're getting to on our videos. So we look forward to taking you on our next adventure. We'll see you on the next one.